Friends and family, welcome to another video. In this video, I am doing a gallbladder and liver flush. It's springtime, spring is in the air, and you definitely want to do all the cleansing and detoxing that you can to prepare for the party time in the warmer weather. However, I am doing this detox not for that reason. My reason is a little bit different. So for years I have had kidney stones, gallstones, sludge in my liver, you name it. I mean, so I'm just trying to tell you, when you see a skinny person, don't be jealous because there are things going on inside them that you can't see. You hear me? Okay, all right. I'm gonna take you through that journey with me. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So the first 6 days are very simple. What you want to do is make sure that you drink at least 5 to 6 glasses of apple juice a day, organic apple juice, or you eat about 4 to 5 apples. Supposedly there is malic acid in the apples that helps to soften the congestion in the gallbladder and the liver, so that when the time comes to flush it out, they can easily flow out. You know what I mean? Especially if you have stones. So a lot of times these are cholesterol clusters, thingies that bind together, but the malic acid breaks it up. So for this mixture, you want to use organic extra virgin cold pressed olive oil and also organic lemons, and mix them in this exact proportion. On the evenings of those first 6 days, you want to drink your mixture of 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice, mixed with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay? To give you fair warning, this is not easy to drink. Luckily, it is not too much to drink. For breakfast, you want to eat something that is not processed, if you can. Fruit, vegetables, oatmeal, fresh juices like natural juices. No wheat. Don't add no wheat. No wheat bread, no what. Supposedly wheat has some stuff in there that ain't all that good for people with tendencies to have congestion in the liver and gallbladder. Little did I know. If you want to have cereal, it has to be warm cereal. No meat, no dairy, no cold food. Basically, it's like vegan kind of diet, you know. So this diet was really good. It left me with lots and lots of energy throughout the day. Have lunch at noon. It should be something bland. Salad with no dressing. Rice, other kinds of vegetables, juice, and if it's rice, it has to be white rice. Don't do the brown. Don't do, because sometimes it's colored, but brown rice, you know what I mean? Just before 2 o'clock, if you want to eat a little snack, that's fine. Again, it has to be something bland. After 2 o'clock p.m., no food. You're starting your fasting, okay? So no food at all. You want to, if you can, do a water enema, which basically you're rinsing out your stomach, okay, getting everything you can out of it, if you can. I did not do that, just so you know, because I looked into it, how to do it, inserting things up there, no. Research it, Google it. So I didn't do a no water enema. I don't have a problem with constipation or congestion in my stomach, but if you do, you definitely want to, get that stuff out, okay, if you can, before. So for the evening of day 7 and the morning of day 8, you want to have the solution ready and mixed. So it is 24 ounces of distilled water, and you want to add 4 tablespoons of pure Epsom salts. Mix it up, and I added some honey because I can't take the taste of Epsom salt. I've done it before and I just can't take the taste. So you want to divide it into 4 equal parts and put them in the fridge for later. Now I had to switch containers because the first one had the spout and the spout didn't look like it had the solution completely mixed. That's why I switched containers. But this is the stuff I'm going to be drinking from the evening of day 7 into the morning of day 8. Plus my vegetable juice. At 6 p.m. p.m. on day 7. You're supposed to drink 1 portion of solution 1. Remember, solution 1 is that Epsom salt mess. Yes. My Epsom salt and water, and I added honey. And even that was a pill to swallow, I'm trying to tell you. So for that reason, I made sure I had a bucket handy in case I had to bring it back out of my stomach, if you know what I mean. Coming upwards and outwards. Yeah, it's nasty, nasty. Gulp it all down, chase it down with water, lie on your right side. You're supposed to drink all that stuff down within 3 minutes, by the way. 3 minutes is a very short time to gulp all that stuff down. So you see me gulping, yeah. So this truly was the worst part. Drinking 1/3 of a cup of olive oil mixed with 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice. That was ridiculously disgusting. I mean, after every 2 gulps, the stuff wanted to come back out of my throat. And I had to add Pulverex. Pulverex is a supplement that helps to break stones. And I will put the link down in my description box below so you can get more information on it. Day 8, 6 a.m. Yes, ma'am, sir. You're going to be waking your butt up at the crack of dawn, 6 a.m. And then you drink the 3rd portion of the solution that has Epsom salt, okay? At 8 a.m., you drink that last final portion. Again, when you drink these things, you gotta lie down on your right side. Your gallbladder, if you put your hand, let me show you real quick. See if you can see this gorgeousness. So your gallbladder is, if you put your hand right in the middle here, this is my right side. I feel like when I do these videos, it flips the thing on me. It's right there, about 1 inch into your right side. That's where it is, okay? So that's where your gallbladder is. So you want to lie on the right side so that the liquid collects there and forces it through, you know, the gallbladder and the liver as much as you can, as opposed to just going through, you know, quickly through stomach and coming. Like if you're standing up, it's just gonna, you know, into your stomach and then out. You definitely want it to go, most of it, as much as possible, to go through the liver and gallbladder. 10 a.m. you want to drink vegetable juice. Hubby makes my vegetable juice for me, and so I already had vegetable juice. So the 10 a.m. you're supposed to drink vegetable juice. 12 a.m. now remember, you're coming out of a fast, okay? Because from at least 2 p.m. the day before, you've had no solid foods. So now you're coming out of this fast. You can't go and have a burger, okay? You can't do that, because your stomach's gonna turn up on you. It's gonna be like, hell no, okay? So you wanna be careful about that. You wanna start slow. That's why you're starting first with vegetable juice and let your body absorb all those wonderful and fantastic nutrients. At 12 a.m., you go for light fruits. You know, if you want to eat something a little bit more solid a few hours later, that's fine. But again, I was talking about the avocado, something light, okay? Try to keep it with the vegetables and the fruits kind of thing. And at the end of the day, you want to start a colon cleanse. Remember, the stuff that is flushing out of your gallbladder and your liver, guess where they're being deposited? Into your stomach. During this whole thing, from day 1 to 6, you may go out, you know, do your regular stuff, but day 7 and 8, stay put. 2 hours after the first dose of the Epsom salt solution, I started to have some bowel movements. I had about 8 bowel movements in 3 hours. It was like the floodgates had opened, okay? I was in the bathroom, my butt got sore. Just full disclosure, I'm just trying to tell you, okay? And it just, and I have pictures. So brace yourself right now. If you don't want to see the pictures, fast forward. So doing this was a little bit difficult for me because it's so disgusting. But this was about the second, I started from the second bowel movement and then moved through and tried to take a picture of every bowel movement. But as you can see, it gets clearer and clearer. I was scared that I was going to drop my phone in the toilet. So, you know, I stood, you know, a little as far as I could and just stretched over it. But as you can see, truly my stomach was starting to look cleaner and cleaner each time. And so, yeah, those were the pictures. And there was no more bowel movements after I drank the olive oil at 9:45 or so p.m. There are just no more bowel movements. When I drank the Epsom salt at 6 o'clock and at 8 o'clock and whatnot, it tasted worse. Same solution that I had divided into 4, it tasted worse. Just FYI. I had bowel movements within the first 15 minutes of that at the 6 o'clock Epsom salt. And lots of gas up. OMG. Gas was off the chain. I'm just saying. Yeah, but it was mostly liquid. There were no solids. Remember, I hadn't eaten anything since 2 p.m. the day before. So all the solids had passed the night before, and it was mostly liquid. It got to a point where it was almost like clear, except for tiny little clusters of light green, stuff which I think came from the olive oil from the night before. I did a lot of urinating, a ton of urinating because of all these liquids. And the urine burned a little bit as it was coming out, just FYI. I think probably the salt, Epsom salt, was probably the culprit because I don't have a urinary tract situation. I don't remember the last time I got one. It's been at least 15 to 20 years I haven't had that. So I started to feel, I'm like, what's up? But yeah, the urine was a little bit, you know what I mean, spicy. Okay, and I did start to feel some lightheadedness. Yes, the second day. Again, remember, no solid foods. And I am lightweight. Look at me. I am totally lightweight. A lot of burping. And the burp tasted of olive oil. It was nasty. So I just wanted you to have an idea how the whole thing went down so that you have expectations when you're about to start this. It is fantastic. I felt great afterward. I felt like a new person. Energy level was through the roof. It was wonderful. Will I do it again? Ask me that next year. I don't know. It was a little bit more intense than I expected, and none of the videos that I watched prepared me for that. So I'm hoping this one prepares you if you decide that you want to do it. So anyway, friends and family, thank you for joining me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Don't forget to come back. See you later. Bye.